Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Planet Crafter, the 2.0 update. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So I'm just running back down here to try to grab some stuff. Let's see, did I make? Yeah, I did make those, so I don't need to worry about those. I think I made one of those, or crafter. So really it's just this stuff I need to grab. Yeah, good enough, I guess. We'll leave those alone for right now. Yeah, I've got those up. We've got access now to the Tier 1 solar panel. So what I want to do as soon as I get this stuff put away is go out and grab the materials to build us a few solar panels and get that taken care of. That'll give us a decent amount of energy so we can start getting some other things done. I'm really wondering which one of these planets is what. The rings. Doesn't Humble have rings? Is that Humble or is that one of the moons? I don't know. I'm very confused. I suppose we'll find out. Okay, I've got enough stuff here to put down 4 solar panels. Let's put them over here, I think. Yeah, like right back here seems like a good spot, out of the way. Okay, all right, we'll go this way then. First one. Oh, now you want to switch directions. 2, 3. I don't know why it's wanting to switch each and every one of them. All right, we got 4. That should give us significantly more power than the, what, 7 of these things we have right now. Let's have a look. Okay. Yeah, 29 power. That's providing us 3. I'm going to go ahead and pick these up. I don't want them out here. They were only temporary anyways. Okay, stuff those in there. Now we should have, what, 25, almost 26 power. Okay, so how are we doing on this stuff? We are a third of the way towards getting the tier 2 heater. We do have the tier 2 veggie tube. Okay, so that's cool. We can do that. And the tier 2 drill, we're not quite halfway there. Let's go ahead and get the veggie tubes done. I do have the spot for them. So we need 4 iron, 4 magnesium, 4 silicon. We don't have the silicon, we don't have the magnesium, and 8 ice. Okay, I need just 2 more ice. We've got them right here. And then we need something to put in them. I'm not sure what I've got here, but I know we've got 1 golden flower down at the other site. And let's see, I know where... Well, we can get 4 more without too much trouble, I suppose. Okay. So this will boost our oxygen production up quite a bit, though. What have we got? Oh, we do have 1 more gold in here, and we've got a snappy seed. That's a snippy seed. Whatever. Don't get snippy, Growler. Alright, let's run over and get this, and I keep wanting to activate the jetpack. I don't have one. It's horrifying. That is one thing I do really like about toxicity, is that there are a couple of jetpacks in wrecks early on, so you can actually get a jetpack fairly early, long before you can actually make one. That would be a great thing to add to this map. And to Humble, for that matter. Add them all. Okay, here's one of our golden chests and another golden flower. Okay, and can I grab this box while we're here? Yeah, we got the oxygen. We just got something. I wasn't paying attention. It always goes away too fast, so I never know what it was I just got. No, I saw that one. That was a tier 3 backpack. I bet you the other one's tier 3 oxygen tank. Maybe not, but that would make sense. All right, let's go ahead and get another golden flower in there. And I'll get some of this stuff put away. Yeah, having these butted up against each other like this is great for saving space, but it really confuses me as trying to figure out which is which. You know, because you got the picture of the aluminum and the aluminum here, but also it's closer to see the picture of the super alloy in the word aluminum, so it's a little odd. We can now do the tier 2 heater. Yeah, the tier 2 heater too. Okay, that's good. So let's go ahead and toss these in here. Our food in there. Let's have some water. Alright, since we already went this way, I figured we might as well go back this way. I can see they've already changed some textures over here. It's a lot darker ground texture over here for this area. It's more... Oh, they changed some other stuff too, I think. I don't remember having this large empty area. Maybe there was here before. I don't know. But I'm going to set down a hut over here in a central location. That'll let us get all the boxes that are over here and get some aluminum over here too, as we need to. In fact, we'll grab that one right there, and I'll grab that ice. And then we'll place our hut right here. I hope. There we go. Okay. And then just run over this direction. And let's see, I think let's run through here. I think that was aluminum right there. I just went past. It might have been magnetite, I'm not sure. Or not magnesium, not magnetite. Magnetite is Subnautica. Alright, so we got that one. So that's 3 golden flowers now. It was aluminum, okay. Or, no, I think I was over there. Alright, so we have those boxes in there. This box here. There's another box right over here somewhere. I don't remember where. And 2 boxes over there. So we can come back and grab those when we have the opportunity. And there's our tier 3 oxygen tank. Excellent. So next, let's work on upgrading those. Look how bright that star is. There's a couple of super bright stars there. It was just in the right spot, and I guess just the right lighting on the map that star just was twinkling super bright. I'm not sure what that is. Another bright star right there, right there. Yeah, we get quite a lot of super bright stars around here. Okay, so we need 1 more golden flower. I assume that one we had in the box must have been the one from the back wall there. I'm shocked I didn't put it in at the old base, but okay. So let's go ahead and stick this right here. So there are 2 more in easy reach. 1 up there on the roof of that wreck, and 1 in the Iridium cave over there. So we will go and grab 1 of those. Let's see. Nope. Aluminum. Super alloy. This away. Got. Oops, I just did that backwards, didn't I? Yep. Well, we don't need that right now. Okay. Let's grab 3 of these. Whoops. I'd say let's go to the Iridium cave. That'll be a bit closer and easier to get to. And also, we'll have a hut over there so we can run over there to get Iridium stuff too. And there are 2 boxes in the Iridium cave, other than the golden chest that we're going to grab right now. And then we can come back and do those 2 upgrades. I don't see much in the way of changes in here. Looks pretty much like it's always looked. Yeah, even the roof looks more or less like it used to look. Whoops. I don't know why that didn't want to place there. I guess I have to be a little higher off the ground. Okay. I like to place it on this level because it's nice and central. You can still reach it easy enough. But even on a tier 1 air tank, I think I've made it over here to that. But definitely on a tier 2, you can get there. And once we get our tier 3, it'll be easy peasy getting there. And it gives you a nice even access to the whole cave. So there we go. Right down in there, that's behind this little slab of rock here. Oh, okay, that's the... I was going to say, I don't remember there being a rock sitting here. It wasn't. It was this thing. Here's... Oh, we get our food grower, too. That's excellent. We'll grab that stuff. Can't get all of that box, but it'll do. And I don't know what we need for the air tank. Probably... I mean, at the very least, we're going to need either iron or titanium and magnesium or cobalt. All right, let's take a look at this. So for our tier 3, 2 aluminum, titanium, silicon. That, I think we might need a silicon. I'm out of silicon. That's a nice thing. You can see if you're out in that box by whether or not there's a picture there. So it should be silicon right back here somewhere. Iron there. There's the silicon right there. Okay, so we've got the first one. Okay, so there's our backpack upgraded. Now we need iron, titanium, silicon, magnesium, aluminum. So iron, titanium, aluminum, magnesium, and we need another silicon. I was really tempted to just, grab an extra silicon when we were over there. I should have done that. Now we need one, and there's one right here, thankfully. Okay, so now we're going to have a longer range, now that we have the tier 3 tank in our possession, or soon will. Oh, and there's our tier 2 solar panels. That came up quickly. Okay. Let's see. So magnesium and aluminum are the only differences. How much magnesium do we have? 1. Aluminum, we've got a fair amount. I'm going to grab some magnesium and we'll upgrade those. We might as well do it because then we'll have more power to work with. Actually, you know what? For the tier 2s, I think I might as well have a somewhat more permanent location. I'm going to put them right here. Let's see. And actually, I should go the other direction. Going backwards to make it easier to line them up. There we go. That lined up beautifully. And that gives us quite a bit more power since the tier 2 solar panels provide... I don't remember, but it's a lot more power than the tier 1s too. What is it? See, these provide 6.5, these provide 19.5, so about triple the power. So now we have almost 73 power available. Now, we just put those in. I think what we should do now is work on getting our food growers going. And I'm going to put those right here, which will be this right here. On the other side of this is going to be, well, this will actually be sort of an empty row for stuff. No, actually, there's no reason for me to put the empty row in. I use that for toxicity. It's not necessary here. But yeah, I'll put in the biolab right here. On the other side of that, I'm going to want to put in a row where we'll have all our plant growers or all our food growers that grow other things too. All right, I'm going to need iron and titanium to make this work, so I might as well get started on that. Okay. Now, I'll put this right here, and then this. I really don't care so much about whether or not I have all of this. In our final base, I'm going to make sure these are pointed in particular directions, but I'm not so worried about that right now. But I do have more materials that I need here, so let's go ahead and put more of those down. There we go. Because I got my iron box filled, so I might as well put all those down so we're ready for later on. We did get the tier 3 plant growers. How is that going to be with our power situation? We have 72 right now. For this, for 4 of these, we would need about 30, so that's fine. We can get away with that. Oh, we can put up the tier 2 heaters. I think that's actually even more important. So, silicon, titanium, iron, and aluminum. Well, let's see what I've got over here first. We've got 4. I think that's enough for 2 of those. Yeah. Yeah, cool. And that's why I have this spot here, so I have a place to put these. I was holding down the control button, but oh, I'm missing a titanium. That's why it didn't work. Sometimes I guess I just don't click hard enough and end up not getting all the stuff I need. Okay, so we got 2 of those. I'd like to get 2 more of those in. But we need to get the food growers in, and that's 60 energy, actually. Where are we at right now? 65. We can just afford our food growers. I put 4 of them in, and that's 4 of those. And I need 4 water. Okay, let's see. Well, we got 4 seeds, 1 mushroom seed, and 3 of those. We can probably find more seeds by going and checking out Rex. I was just trying to get on things I considered more important to get started on the Rex. But all of this is going to be edible, so this will deal with our food issues. Okay, and I just sort of... Oh, that's right, because the bloop was these things. So I forgot they added that to the first steps. Progress screen. 2 silicon, an iron, and a cobalt. Let's get this up. And now all we need to worry about is getting ourselves to blue sky. That's the last thing on our first steps list. Let's grab some water. Eat some food. No. Here it is. Grab an extra air. So you know what? I want to do this too. Even though this is not going to be the back of the base, but it's the back of the base at the moment. That'll make it easier to get in and out. Oh, I don't have a jetpack. Give me an iron. I just need to put a stair. Now, supposedly they changed the snapping on these stairs too. Where is it? Right there. There we go. Yeah, it snapped right to it. That's nice. That's really nice. Okay, let's check out this one first. Well, they changed the texture back here too. Makes this little hill here look steeper. Okay, let's get our light on. Through here. A little odd clipping there. Grab this. Oh, we got a blueprint. Another blueprint. Oh, and some of these. We got room for 8 more things. So one of those is going to be this. And we get the contents of that. I'll disassemble the box when we come back. Did we get anything particularly good? I mean, we got... Oh, we did get one bean seed. Excellent. Excellent. First things first, I'm going to take this out and put the green bean there instead. Ooh, we're out of room there. I'll store this here for right now. Let's see what we get from these. Tier 1 agility boots. Those would help us right now. And Tier 2 mining speed. I don't think... Yeah, I haven't done anything with the mining speed. We have 2 of those. And I think it's 2 aluminum. Nope. Why is the... We're out of aluminum. Okay. And I did not see what we just got there. Oh, we got the large storage lockers. Excellent. Good, because then we can start setting up our... Now we can start setting up our permanent storage in here. That will help us out quite a lot. We're going to need a lot more iron to do that, but it'll work. Let's see what we need for these boots. Yeah, 2 aluminum. And then these things... Yeah. I just need to get 3 more aluminum, and then we'll be able to do all of this. Let me run over to the aluminum area. Okay. So there we go. Got those. And what was the other one? The mining. Aluminum, silicon, magnesium, and then a silicon and super alloy. Aluminum, super alloy, 2 silicon, and a magnesium. There we go. And I picked up another blueprint chip while I was over there. Oh, and that gets us a compass. Compasses are very handy. 2 aluminum, magnesium, and silicon. And I just realized I'm not going to be able to use this yet because I'm out of room. Oops. We'll go ahead and put that in there. Oh, and I just put those in there and didn't mean to. All right. Well, let's go ahead and eat that. Drink our water. Don't think we need to grab another water. Let's finish getting the stuff out of here. Okay. We got that. I didn't see anything particularly exciting there. Nothing new added here. Oh, we got one of these heaters. I guess this will give us the stuff to make another heater. And let's go ahead and get the chip out of here. Disassemble that. Let's take the squash seed. And the super alloy. We could make more heaters using that stuff too. I'm not going to be able to make more heaters though until we get some more power going. Because we have probably 5 power left after putting in all the food growers. Those sadly take a lot of energy. Got the last few items out of those boxes. We are running out of room for stuff though. I already had to some of the iron. I didn't have any room in the box, so I put that there. Let's go ahead and grab more of this. Go ahead and get these boxes set up. There we go. And then we'll do the same thing over here. What did I do with this? Oops. Just had to figure out where I had those. There, is that right? No, wrong one. There, is that right? Yeah, that looks right. Just want to make sure they match on both sides so they're even. Go. And that's all the iron we've got right now. But this gives us 2 iron boxes, which will eventually be necessary. Type, no, not Toto. No one wants to hear Toto. Crawler, just I don't even know what to say now. Just quit. Silicon. Okay, cool. Got me all discombobulated. Let's use... Actually, we got enough for one more there. Let's toss this stuff in here for right now. Oops. I can get stuff transferred into these boxes and empty out some of those. There we go. And then we'll have enough to make one more right here. Then get these 4 put in here, and we'll have all of that in. We can start putting these in here. But let's go ahead and get 4 more of these in. So iron, magnesium, silicon, aluminum. And I don't have much iron left because I just used it all. Okay, that's fine. I should be trying to pick up as much of the iron down here on the soon-to-be lake bed as I can before the lake starts arriving, because then again it's a lot harder to pick the stuff up. You know, it seems like it's a lot harder to tell the difference between the iron and the silicon than it used to be. Okay. Here, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that should increase our power dramatically. 82. Okay, excellent. So I want to get 2 more of these in. Oh, we've got these now. All right, let's see. We've got 2 of these. You know what? Let's do this. I'm going to take these out of here for right now. I'm going to put those in there. Let's go ahead. Oops, nope, right here. I'm going to put this right here. There. And what do we need for this? We've got it. Okay, cool. We don't have to do anything else. There. And there. How much of our power did that use up? We're down to 54. So I used about 30 of our power. Over 30. Would have been 35. Okay. So 35, but we should be able to put 2 more in if we can get 2 more of these guys. Well, it's the rods. And we don't have the thingy here to make the rods yet. We're over halfway there. Let's go ahead and get tier 2. Oops. Wait, what do I need 2 of? Yeah, the titanium. Oh, okay. I need 4 more titanium to do this. We literally just got the tier 2 drill and then immediately got the tier 3 drill. Unfortunately, I don't have enough aluminum to do more than 1 tier 3 drill. Let's put that away. Nope. Wrong thing. What am I doing? There we go. So we can put 1 of these out. We'll put it right over here. And that should actually do more for us than if we'd put 2 of the other ones out. Okay. Now if I can just get some more aluminum, we can do more of those. And we still don't have the tier 3 whatchamacallits out. So we got access to all of the tier 3 stuff now. We just need to be able to get it put out. We got 2 of those. I want to get 2 of these put out. See if we can. Silicon, magnesium, aluminum. We don't have the aluminum for that either. Alright, let me get aluminum. We actually just reached blue sky. Just putting out the tier 3 stuff that I did, the 1 drill, the 2 heaters, was enough to push us over. So we got the little thing that we need to make the iridium rods, so we can do that. I was going to say I know where 1 iridium rod is. There's 1 back there in that rift area, that chasm, whatever you want to call it. I think I got all of the aluminum. Oops. I upgraded this, so we were able to get that. I think I got all of the aluminum there is to get in the aluminum area. Let's go ahead. This last thing, I know we're out of time. I just want to get a second one of these put out. Oh, I forgot to check our power level. How much power are these things going to take? It's going to take 30 power for all of them. I think we have enough. Pretty sure we have enough. 37. Okay. Yeah, we got enough. So we're going to need 4 water. We're going to need, let's see, 4 magnesium, 4 aluminum, and 8 silicon. Almost all our magnesium, and that is all of our silicon. All right, so let's go ahead, and actually I think I'll go this direction. Let's put these right here. I really need to get a new keyboard. I know I've been complaining about this for ages, but it's getting so hard because I'll hold a key down and it won't actually hold it down. Those do not look anywhere near straight. Okay, I'll take these. I'll put something decorative in here. I always keep these 4, and sometimes I actually make more so that I can use them as decorative in our permanent base. Although I suppose I could just use the regular plant pots. But I like these. I like the way they look. I like the way they look, and they go all the way up to the ceiling, sort of. So they make good decorative pieces. Let's see. Let's get 2 of these and 2 of these. Put that there, that there, that there, that there. Okay. So we've got 4 of these in now. 4 tier 3 veggie tubes. 4 tier 3 veggie tubes. We got 2 tier 3 drills in. I'd like to get 2 more tier 3 drills in, but we do need the power for that. That's going to be another 17 points of power. Those actually take more. And then the same thing with the heaters. I'd like to get 2 more of the heaters in. That's going to take another 35 points. So 35 plus 17, 50. We're going to need another 60 power. Probably another 4 solar panels out will take care of it. I might actually do that between episodes. Get those solar panels out and get the extra heaters and drills in so we can start the next episode with those things and go on to taking care of some of these wrecks. And I am interested in seeing, it sort of looks like things are a little different. Is it just me, or can we see more of the Stargate there than we used to be able to see from over here? It seems like it was all behind those rocks before. Now it's not. And those hills back there look different too. So I'm really interested to get out and see what all is different there. And also between episodes, I'm going to get that stuff down there cleaned up. We don't need it down there anymore. We've got better stuff up here. But that is it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.